Hey everyone, welcome to the Delivery Driver Pit Stop. My name is Michael. I'm your healthy host, getting healthier every day. I wanted to get this video made as soon as I got home. It's Friday night, but I'll be posting this on Saturday. So when you guys watch this, I hope you guys are going to have a good weekend, good Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully you make lots of money for your honey. The title speaks for itself. A GrubHub Dispatcher, vindictive dispatcher apparently. It does not like me and made me pay for it, it appears. And I have screenshots to show you. Now, before I go on any further, is this absolute proof that this person did something to get back at me? Vindictive, doesn't like me? No. But if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So let's get to it. So Memorial Day weekend, Friday, I'm heading down to my area, and one of the main roads heading out of town is packed. It's normally busy on Friday, but a lot of people are getting out of town on Memorial Day weekend. So the backup to get out of this town was epic, and I was like, oh my god, I'm glad I'm not coming back up here anytime soon, I hope, to deliver, because the cars were long. So Murphy's Law, first order I get is from Five Guys, and guess where? It's having me come all the way back up this long road, one of the main roads out of town, to get an order to someone. So I pick up the order. I, get my food, and for 9 miles, it's almost 30 minutes. So I texted the person and let them know, hey, because of the Memorial Day weekend, it's going to be about 30 minutes. She says, no problem. Thank you for letting me know. And so I got there. I was about 5 or 6 minutes late, which is cool, especially everything given. I don't know where GrubHub gets their mileage calculation, ETAs, but it's definitely not, it must be in a perfect world or flying in a helicopter, because it's never, ever accurate. But I digress. So drop off the order, and I'm on the edge of my region, which that means I got to go all the way back down into the middle of the region. So back 9 miles, right? So as I'm heading back there, I get a ping for a Cuban cafe that is 9.7 miles away. It is for a whopping $5.72, and the ride is almost 30 minutes. And to top it off, from the restaurant to the customer is less than a mile. So they're having me drive 10 miles almost to pick up food in a very super busy part of the town, old town, where parking is impossible, for a whopping $5.62 or 72 cents that they could not walk just over a mile to get themselves. So I rejected that. I'm not going to drive 10 miles to drive half a mile or a mile to give food to someone that wasn't courteous enough to give a decent tip. Anyway, as soon as I reject that one, after I figured out how bad it was, I get another ping, and it's from a pizza place, and it was $31, folks, and the tip was $22.39. I was thrilled. I was like, oh my god, cherry picking worked. Thank the baby Jeebus. So I accepted it, started head down there. About 15 minutes of the 20 minutes into the ride, and all of a sudden, yes, people, the order was canceled. I just shook my head. I could not believe. Here is the picture right here of the order. As you can see, it's $22.39. It was a sizable order. It was like 7 or 8 pizzas. As you notice, when the order was placed, it was placed at 5:07 p.m. And what does that tell you? As many folks know, that if an order is placed on an even number, that is, the computer automatically assigned it to you. If an order you get is placed on an odd number like 507, 509, 511, any odd number, that means a dispatcher assigned it to you manually, okay? This was given at 507. So a dispatcher gave me this order right after I canceled a most absurd order that I cherry picked because there's no way I was going to do it. So this 15 minutes into the drive, this dispatcher realizes, oops, why did I give this guy a $22 one and he just canceled? So canceled the order. It gets better. I then get a ping for a Greek place. It was for $9.46 with the $5 tip. It was assigned at 5:19 p.m. The dispatcher assigned this one to me. Okay? So I went from a $31 order to a $9.46 order. And here's the kicker, folks. This Greek place was right next door to the pizza place I was originally going. Next door. How odd is that? So I had about 6 more miles to go, another 10 minutes in the car or so, and I started to stew a bit. I started to get a little angry, thinking, what the hell, man? Is it just bad luck? So I pull up there, and as I pull up, I'm really not in a good mood. Not happy. Who would be happy getting a $30 order taken from them, right? Canceled. So I pull up right next to this Greek place, and like I said, right next door is the pizza place that I pick up from. I pick up so often, me and the manager actually became good friends over the last 7 months. He knows me by my first name. He always welcomes me when I come in. We're really good buddies. He's giving me free food. Don't tell no one. So I walk in there, and the first thing he thought was, I'm there to pick up an order. Why? Because the original order came in, had my name and my picture, so he saw it come up. I asked him, what you doing? He says, are you for this, and this order? For this person? It's like, no, that order was canceled. I got to go next door. And he looks at me like I was speaking Chinese or some foreign language. He says, no, it's not. It wasn't canceled. I say, it was canceled for me. Are you ready for this, folks? So he takes the little touchpad. He turns it around so I can see it. It's the same order, the exact same items, the exact time it was placed, and it's a different picture. And why I know, the manager says, the only thing that's changed on this, your picture and your name was taken away, and a new driver, obviously, since the last time I looked. And it wasn't a new order, it was the same order. Why? Because they didn't get a new ping on their end to say, hey, new order in, this order's canceled. So this rocket scientist of a dispatcher assigned me right next door to the pizza place that he just took a $30 order away from me to give me a $9 order because I smart cherry picked. So I said, interesting. Obviously, I'm not going to tell the manager's name. I'm not going to tell the name of the pizza place. I could have took a picture of the app and the GrubHub driver that was coming to get it, but that wouldn't be fair to him. So this dispatcher obviously did not like me, did not like what I did with it canceling the order. So once he figured out, he gave me a $22 tip order with a $30 order total. He took it from me and reassigned it to another driver, yet canceling my order and giving me a $9 order instead, right next door. Okay? Obviously, he wasn't wasn't the brightest bulb in the socket there. So I delivered that $9 order. I'm livid now. Next order, Del Taco, $7 order, 8 miles to get it. Dispatch sent it to me. All said and done, I was scheduled to work 4 to 9:30 tonight. I was so angry, I dropped my 8 to 9:30, so I worked 4 hours. Friday night, 4 to 8, 4 hours I worked. I drove 87 miles, and I got $66. I got paid for $66. Out of that 87 miles driven, I got paid for 21 of it. Here's proof. Screenshots that I have a vindictive POS dispatcher that did not like me and thought it was funny. He gave me crap orders the rest of the night. 9 orders, guys. 9 orders for $66 for 4 hours. You do the math on that. Is this fair? No. Did I catch this guy because he was too dumb to, at least, if you were going to reassign me a new order after taking a third, don't make it right next door to the restaurant that I originally got taken away from, because anybody in their right mind would go next door and say, hey, was this order canceled? No, they were still making it because it was like 8 pizzas. So this is proof. Again, let me make a disclaimer. I think it's proof. Some people say, oh, it's just coincidence, but I don't. This is proof that you get these bad apples of GrubHub, dispatchers that do this to drivers, and then assign them repeatedly these shitty orders after it. I've been talked to one of my good buddies, and they said I should contact my driver specialist. I am going to do that with the screenshots I showed you. Because, again, this is obviously someone trying to grief me, and he did a good job. Did a good job. I mean, $30 taken from me because I canceled the one before. It was not even worth going to get. I mean, that order, I originally got what it took about 1 hour and 10 minutes for $7, $8. No. Anyway, guys, has this happened to you? That's my question for you. Has this happened to anybody else? Has a dispatcher, after you cancel the order, or after you cherry-picked an order and you said, no, I'm not going to reject it, and I rejected it because it was a low pay and too far, did you start getting shitty orders after this? Did you have a nice order that was mysteriously canceled after you did this, after you cherry-picked a call? If you have, let us know in the comments below. Let me know. Let everybody know. I'd like to get this out. As always, I thank everybody for watching me. Please share this video. If you haven't yet, please do this, and ring the bell. If you have not already, I hope everybody has a better Saturday than I had a Friday. I hope you have a great weekend, and we will see you either tomorrow or Monday. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. See you Friday night. I'm all mixed up. Anyway, take care, everybody.